Good morning, I bid to Dr. Irma and friends. Today, my group and I will present about the Information Technologies and System IPMS for Food Panda. My name is Afisha F. Najilu, packet number 1088686. Before I start, allow me to briefly introduce Food Panda. Food Panda is one of the leading delivery platforms that connects customers, restaurants, marts, and riders. So far, Food Panda has operates in 11 countries across the Asia-Pacific region, which includes Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand, Philippines, and more. Food Panda has implemented multiple IPMS systems in their company.
My name is Shalintina LMTC91 and my metric number is 112279. So now I want to talk about the industry and core business processes for Food Panda. Let's dive into how Food Panda actually operates. The first point is by order generation. In this digital marketplace, order generation is where customers will browse through menus and catalogs to place orders, and it's all about providing a user-friendly experience for the customer to get that sale started. The second point is order fulfillment and logistics. After placing some orders, we move to logistics. This is where the magic will start, where the Food Panda uses AI dispatch algorithms to detect the nearest riders so that the food will arrive as fast as possible to your door. The third point is vendor management. Food Panda actually not just works with riders, but also works with variety of restaurants and shops. For this, the process involves managing your digital menus and ensuring that they get paid accurately and on time for your services. The fourth one is inventory management, specifically for Panda Mart. Panda Mart, they actually manage your own warehouse, where it could let them to control directly for the stock, so that the grocery could be prepared to send to their customers. Now, let's look to the organizational structure. For a company that operating at this scale, balancing global strategy and local execution is a key. So the first one is centralized decision making, which is the decision always starts at the top. For Food Panda, they have headquarters in Berlin or by regional heads. This ensures that the brand remains consistent and follows a unified version across all markets. And the second one is functional department, which is this is to keep the engine running actually, and the structure is divided by job function. We have specialized team for dispatch, for customer services and logistics. This allows every team to become an expert in their specific field. The third one is actually short chain of command. This means that one of the company's biggest strengths is the flat hierarchy, which means even though it's a large company, a short chain of command is actually helps to allows quick decision making. This is to ensure that the Food Panda is easy to adapt into fast-changing market condition. And the fourth one is regional management, which is while the vision is actually global, the execution is still local. So like Food Panda Malaysia, they're managed only from local business development, warehouse, and operation managers who understand the unique needs of their specific community. And the fifth one is focus on logistics and technology. For these operations, Food Panda really needs a good and high tech to ensure that this could operate smoothly. This is what ultimately connect the riders, customers, and the restaurant itself. Now let's take a look at the Food Panda current IT infrastructure, specifically the transaction payments systems, which is TPS. TPS, the primary role of this system is to handle all the payments and order data in real time to ensure that the business runs smoothly. The 5 stages processes. There are 5 stages of processes. The first one is input stages. It's all started when a customer places an order. The TPS captures essential data, including customer details and order items, and chosen payment methods. The second part is processing stage. Once the data is in, the system validates the order and processes the payment. It generates a unique order ID, records a transaction for our books, and it automatically notifies the restaurants and delivery rider. So the third one is output stages. After processing, the system confirms the order. So there's three parts that will receive information. The first one is customer, which is they will receive receipt, and the second one is the restaurant, they will receive the orders, and the third one is the riders of deliverer, they will receive the food locations, and the fifth one and the fourth one is feedback or update loop. As the order move, actually the app is still active, so this allows the riders to update to the customer. So it is actually a communication. It's a way for restaurants, riders, and customers to communicate through the apps. So the riders will update their location and their routes, and the customers will receive information updates from the riders and customers, either their food are received or not. And the third point is where the restaurant will update the food, is it ready or not. And the fifth point is the decision points. Finally, the system handles automated decision where it's verifying if a payment was successful and choosing the nearest available riders and calculating the best delivery route. This is to ensure that the services that it provides are at the highest qualities for customers. So which department actually using this TPS? So the first is the operation department, which TPS really helps to manage their orders smoothly, and the second is the finance department, of course, for the payments. They're ensuring all the payments are processed and accurately paid at the moment that they happen.
Now let's look at how Foodpanda use customer relationship management to keep their customer happy. This process has 5 stages. The first one is input stage. This is where we collect all the data. We get information from the Foodpanda app, like your profile, what you usually buy, and even your complaints or feedback. And then processing stage. After we have the data, the system organizes it. It groups customer into segments. For example, it identifies people who order every day versus people who only order once a month. And then data analysis stage. Here we look for trends. We check which food categories are the most popular for different groups, so we know exactly what people are craving. And then the other one, output stage. Based on that analysis, the system creates something usable like personalized food recommendations or special discount voucher just for the customer. And then decision points. Finally, the Foodpanda marketing and customer service team use this info to make big decisions. It helps them run better promotion and solve customer problem much faster. We also have a feedback loop at the bottom. We always look at the customer ratings and reviews to keep improving Foodpanda service every day.
Next, I will talk about the point of sale system, or POS, which manages orders, payments, and restaurant operations in Foodpanda. POS system receives order details from the transaction processing system (TPS) and allows restaurant staff to process and prepare the order efficiently. It also updates order status in real life for customer and notify riders for pickup. In addition, the system stores sales and order data for business analysis and decision making. Overall, the POS system improves communication, coordination, and efficiency between Foodpanda and restaurant partners.
Hello, my name is Celestia Anapol and my metric number is 109283. The processing stage uses an algorithmic system, which is a set of orderly and clear steps assigned to achieve a specific goal. The system automatically calculates the nearest available rider, determine the best route, and estimate the delivery time. After the calculation is completed, the system automatically assigns the most suitable rider to deliver the order. The fourth stage, which is update loop. After the rider picked up the order, the system automatically updates the delivery status. Customer can also track the rider in real time and see the updated delivery time. And last but not least is decision point, where the system can make quick decisions automatically, such as changing delivery routes or assigning available riders when delays happen. This helps make the delivery process faster and smoother. In this next slide, I will explain about how the process or the flow in data analytics system. In these first stages, Foodpanda will collect multiple data from different sources. The first source is from the customer via orders. Customer via orders come from people who order the food, and restaurant POS is come from the restaurant system. The purpose of this POS is to make sure the restaurant prepares the correct order. And the third one is delivery partner apps, where the data comes from the rider. And the last but not least is users' interaction to improve the app experience and recommendation. In the second stages, where raw data sends to centralized storage and it will be stored in one place like cloud store or data warehouse. For example, if customer writes address differently, supposed to be like Jalan, Jalan, but the customer wrote JLN, then ETL will help to standardize everything so the system will understand it clearly. In this third stage, data processing and analytics, where the system uses special software or tools to study large amount of data. For example, Foodpanda can analyze thousands of orders in seconds to understand customer behavior. In insight and visualization stages, data that has been analyzed, it's shown it in a clear and visual way, like chart, graphs, and dashboard. The last stages is to make better decision and plan. After looking at the data, the company decided what to do next to improve their business. The company can create new promo because the customer likes a discount. Second one is optimizing delivery routes. If the data shows delay, they will find faster routes so food will arrive quicker.
Okay, now I will present about integration to support IT operation. The process began when the customer placed an order through the Foodpanda apps. This order is processed by the Transaction Processing System or TPS, which handles order details and payment. The order is then sent to the restaurant through the point of sale system where the restaurant prepares the food. After that, the logistic and dispatch system assign the nearest available rider and manage the delivery process until the customer receives the order. At the same time, the CRM system collects customer feedback and order data, while the data analytic system analyzes information from all systems to generate insight. Finally, management use this insight to make strategic decisions and improve overall performance.
Next, I would like to talk about the information flowchart for Foodpanda. To conclude, this flowchart shows how Foodpanda system works together from the moment customer places an order until the order is successfully delivered. The system processes payments, send orders to restaurants, assign riders, and manage deliveries in real time. It also includes decision points to handle issues such as payment failure, order rejection, or delivery delays. Finally, customer feedbacks and operational data are analyzed to help management to improve efficiency, customer service, and business performance.
Now let's talk about how technology, IT, and S help us make the right decision every day. For Foodpanda management, the system creates reports on sales and delivery times. This helps leaders see if the business is doing well or needs help. For the customer, we use data to understand how people behave on the app, so we can make the experience better for them. And then for the rider, efficiency is super important. Foodpanda system automatically finds and assigns the nearest rider to a customer to save time. And then for logistics, they use real-time tracking to find the fastest delivery routes. They can even predict peak hours, so they are ready when many people start ordering at the same time. And then for the restaurant, it helps their partner restaurant decide to accept or reject order very quickly, so the kitchen stay organized.
Now we move to the next slide, which is strategic impact on IT and system. Firstly is improve efficiently, which is route optimization. GPS integrate ensure to the rider to take the shortest and fastest route. Secondly is supporting competitive advance, which is data network effects. Foodpanda will collect a lot of data on traffic and eating habits.
And the third one is enhance customer experience through the personalization, where the CRM system will suggest some item based on customer past order. And the last one is reduce cost through the order batch, where the system will identify the same order and allow the rider to handle them. Okay, the next one is the strategic gap, which is the communication and also the language barrier. As we know, Malaysia is a multicultural environment, and this can lead to misunderstanding between the rider and also customer, where both cannot understand each other due to the different language and also being busy in traffic. And this can lead to few factors, which is increase of failed deliveries, waste time, higher cost, and also frustrated customer. And our proposed realistic improvement to solve this problem is through AI-powered smart chat with real-time translation and voice-to-text. So how does it work? First, in app translation, it will integrate a real-time translation directly into the rider and customer chat. For example, a rider will type in Malay and appear as an English for the customer. Second, the voice-to-text for rider. This will allow rider to tap a button and speak the location. The system will convert the speech into the text and translate it, so they don't have to type while riding, and also can improve the rider safety.